I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Michael the Archangel. Now, not much is known about Michael, all other than he is an archangel and one of the strongest, and is the strongest archangel of God that God created. And back centuries ago, when the war broke out in heaven, Michael the Archangel was given the power by God to cast Lucifer, his brother, into hell, and his followers down with him. Now, Michael the Archangel is a legend to be told. He rebelled against God and tried to overpass him and become like God. And in the process, he rebelled and tried to take over heaven, which led to his downfall. And Michael, the Archangel, the strongest Archangel of God, setting Lucifer down to the fiery depths of hell, along with his followers, who rebelled against God as well. Now, there are many archangels. Michael is the strongest archangel that God created. Raphael is the healer of God, the healer archangel. Gabriel is the messenger of God. Rachiel, I don't know much about him. Chamiel, I don't know much about either. Then there's Ramiel, Rachiel. Then there's Zadkiel. And then there's so like I said, Michael is the strongest archangel of God that God created. He was the first to be created, and he is the oldest and strongest of all the archangels. I'm gonna guess there's estimated that there is probably up to 12 or more archangels in heaven right now. But Michael the Archangel is the strongest angel of God that God created centuries ago. And in the Bible, it does not tell us what year that the war broke out and that when Michael banished Lucifer to hell. But it is estimated that it was probably before humans were created. But not much is known about when humans were created or like that. All we know is that when Jesus Christ was crucified on the cross, the archangels were full of rage and tried to destroy mankind, but God intervened, and Jesus said the words, "God, Father, forgive them for not know what they do, they do not know what they are doing." And these words would stop the war from breaking out. And Michael would lower his sword, and Gabriel would burst into tears, unable to believe that these humans would crucify their own creator. And like I said, Michael is the strongest archangel of God. He wields a flaming sword, and he is one of the strongest archangels in mankind. The strongest archangel ever created by God. And like I said, there are many archangels. There's a Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, Rachiel, Ramiel, Regiel, Chamiel, Samuel, who is Lucifer, who is now in hell. He's a fallen archangel, so he's not really important in this scenario. And then there's Zadkiel, and I can't remember the other ones, but there's tons of archangels. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back more tomorrow. I'll be back a little bit later to talk about more. Alright, bye. Thumbnail. Ah.